Hey peeps, welcome to TalkingToGeeks.com reviews. Justin here, and today we are going to be reviewing the DC Universe streaming service, and let's just dig into this. And me, as being a lifetime DC fan, this is how I was introduced to the world of comic books and superheroes. I was introduced to Batman as my first real superhero, and then, my brother introduced me to the X-Men on the Marvel side. But I was really introduced to superheroes watching Cartoon Network back when they used to air the old Batman cartoons with the Super Friends and Superman. So that's how I really got my real introduction. I never really talked about that, of how I was actually introduced. I was actually introduced through Super Friends, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But anyway, so let's really get into this. So if you have a Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Crunchyroll, WWE Network, and Funimation accounts just like I do, you kind of are wary of adding another streaming service, especially knowing eventually that Disney as well is going to have a service of their own. But this is how life is going to be for us guys and ladies out there. For this new era, we are going to be cable. This is my prediction. Cable is slowly going to die, and it's just going to be subscription services, and we just get to choose and pay on what we want to see. So I think that's kind of gonna go pretty well because we get to pick and choose what we want, which I think is gonna work very well for us. But anyway, so if you have all these subscriptions, is it something that you want to invest in? And I would say if you're a DC fan, hell yeah, you do. And the reason why is because we're going to be getting original content with this as well. We're going to be getting the Titan show. We're going to be getting Young Justice, the new season of Young Justice. We're going to be getting Swamp Thing, various other DC shows, the Harley Quinn animation. But as of right now, in this beginning steps, is this something that you want to invest $7.99 a month in? I will wait until they have everything there. So we're gonna get into it, but don't get me wrong, it's really excellent. But let's get started here. So first thing, I'm doing this from my laptop, and I'll probably do another video separately of showing you what it looks like from the mobile perspective. But we all have smartphones, we can all download, and you guys can check it out for yourself. I did it from the laptop because it's much easier to record and talk at the same time. So anyway. Here we have the actual homepage of the DC Universe. I'm actually logged in, as you can see. So we have various movies here. As you have the classic Batman Begins. You have the comic series. So this is what they're using as their feature post. Pay attention to this right here. Available until the end of September. Batman Forever. Now, why is that not here permanently? I'm going to get into that, and this is why I'm saying maybe you should wait till they get all the stuff in here. So anyway, so let's dive in. We have trending movies. Actually, let's do it from this perspective. Let's go this way. So we're going to start with movies and TV as it loads, okay, my computer's a little slow today. All right, so we have The Dark Knight. So here we have some movies. So celebration, the big niche right now is celebrating Batman month. So they're celebrating all Batman movies. So you have Batman animated series, Batman 1989, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, Batman Begins, and The Dark Knight. And then you have movies. So we're going to click see more to see what they are offering us so far on the movies and TV front. So we're going to click see more because we gotta see more than what they're offering here. So we have Superman the movie, Superman 2, Justice League War, Superman 3, Quest for Peace. But if you notice, there are certain things missing from the catalog. I'm so used to saying DCEU. The worlds of DC, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movies, they're not here. And that's kind of a little of a downer. I expect to see these things automatically there at launch, but I think they have contract deals with, I'm not sure if the Worlds of DC movies are on HBO's streaming service where people can watch it there. So if you notice also that you don't see any of the CW shows on here as well. And the reason for that is because they have a deal with Netflix. And the deal is after 8 days of the season finale airing, it goes straight to Netflix for people to watch. So I guess once those deals expired, they will hopefully get the rights back to those properties and it will come straight here to the DC universe. That's why I said right now, if you're looking for certain shows and if you already have something like a Netflix or a Hulu where those shows are at, you might want to hold on to your $7.99 a month if you're looking just for those particular shows. So if you're looking for Arrow and just to watch Arrow on a DC Universe app, you might want to just save that $7.99 until their deal with Netflix is over with. I'm not sure when, but once that deal is done, then I will say for you, if you're just looking for those particular CW shows at the moment. But we have series here. We have The Wonder Woman, Constantine, Birds of Prey, Lois and Clark, The Flash, The Adventures of Superboy, Human Target, Adventures of Superman, Superman serials, and that's it for now, because click, there's no Seymour. So that's all the series they have now. We're missing the Adam West Batman. I don't know why that's not here, but it must be on another streaming site that I'm not aware of, or it could just be contracts and getting all that litigation done. One thing that I really did enjoy, which is pretty cool. Oh, I had to show you guys animated series first, so you guys can go cray cray. We have Batman Beyond is here. Teen Titans, no Teen Titans Go right now. Justice League Unlimited. Of course, we have Batman TS. We have Static Shock, which I'm definitely going to binge. I have not seen that since I was a kid. We have Super Friends, and then we have Batman: A Brave and a Bold. So they have a pretty good selection. Of course, Young Justice is here, obviously. So they have a pretty decent selection, but there's, of course, more DC cartoons that are not here yet. So we need to really, hopefully they'll get all that legal stuff done and we could get what we're being guaranteed and promised. One thing I really want to show you guys is the comic books, which I think is probably one of the coolest features on the service right now, is the ability to read certain comic books. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to be putting the latest comic books that come out this Wednesday or this week, because you know they need to make money, but you can also shop for those here, which is pretty cool. So they have divided these things by arcs and beginnings. So you have like the essential Catwoman stories, you have the first Batman story, and this is something really cool. So if it's hard to find in print, you can read it right here on the DC universe, which I think is just absolutely cool. And it looks great. It's really cool. So you have 1 out of 7 pages, but you can also browse, which is pretty cool. So I thought it was pretty cool. So you can press autoplay, and then you click here for the reading mode, and where you can do the panels and everything else, and then you can landscape fit it and everything else like that. So it's pretty cool. You go page browser, so you can click here. You get to read it. You want to zoom in, you can zoom in. Pretty cool stuff. I'm really excited about the comic book aspect of this. I think that's going to be for me just sitting on my tablet, sitting down with my tablet and just reading that. I think that's going to be really cool. But overall, right now, I will say if you are a diehard DC fan, if this is a must, if you really want to sit down, watch Batman Beyond, Super Friends, watch latest movies, animation movies like The Death of Superman, and various other titles, you should get this immediately. It is a must-have if you're a DC fan. I'm really curious to see about the original content shows such as Titans, Swamp Thing. I'm really looking forward to Swamp Thing. The Harley Quinn animation. We had the Doom Patrol coming. So we have a lot of stuff coming, and I'm hoping that just because of this is on the streaming site, as we can see from Titans, this just doesn't seem to be a concern of being kid friendly. So if they want to go dark, they can go dark. If they want to be light, they can. There's no real restrictions here when it comes to their content. So I'm really looking forward to it. Overall, if I had to say, will you buy it now? And it's kind of torn. I say get it, but until we see more of the meat of what they have to offer us, because this is just the beginning. Until we see more, because there's still a lot missing from their library that's not here from a TV and movie standpoint, which is the big selling point here. And the fact that the Worlds of DC is not on here yet. Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie is not on here yet. I didn't see it. I searched for it. It's not here. Um, so that's a little concerning. So I would like to see more, and it'll be really cool if they work on the PlayStation app, which is I think will be something really brilliant if they do this. If they work on the PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch apps, is that they actually put the games on there, the classic DC games on there for people to stream play like they do with PlayStation. Now I know that might be a lot more money, but that will be, I think, something really, really unique, something different that we can play Superman 64, as terrible as it is. So like if you have the Switch, you'll be able to play Superman 64 on a DC Universe app. If you have like the Arkham series, well, I mean, obviously we all have them on our systems though, but if you wanted to stream it here, you could. So there's a lot more they can do here, and I'm hoping to see more content with DC creators and everything else. But overall, right now, it is, I will say, a wait for it. Unless you're a DC fan. If you're just a casual person, doesn't really care much about superheroes or anything else like that, but you want to watch certain superhero movies that you can't find anywhere else and it's not here yet, I will say wait for it. This is something that I feel is going to be really good, something huge for DC. It's a smart move by them, very ambitious to just have nothing but DC content. So I'm really curious to see what the future holds. But for right now, if you are subscribed to tons of streaming sites, I will wait for it until they put more of the content here. But if you're like me and you're a diehard and you really just want to watch the old school nostalgic stuff that's here and available, go for it. This is Justin from Untitled Chapter saying later days. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.